Berkeley County, Francis Marion, the Swamp Fox, was born. Lore has it, in 1732, his mother gave birth between Pineville and Cordsville. Well, today, we investigate that very plantation that his family owned, where lore has it, he was born. Well, back in the day, we didn't have any video. All we had was the phone, but it took pictures in these grainy little videos. We never even thought about taking videos. Too bad, because on this trip, Hugo got us hooked up. We had permission to go on the original birthplace of, well, Francis Marion, Swamp Fox. His original birthplace. I think he was supposed to be born in Charleston, but he got cut short and ended up in Berkeley County along the Cooper River. Hugo got us some permission, and we went digging. Now, everyone knows Francis Marion. If you're born around here and raised around here, the lore of his name simply, well, it drives you crazy. And we've been searching for this guy since we were little boys. As we walked around, you could feel the spirit of the folks that had been there before us. It was planted with cotton, and the remains of the old buildings where they were just stacked there. So beautiful, so right in its own way. The birthplace of Francis Marion, Swamp Fox. Hugo and Bucky walked over to check out the reestablished walls. They basically just put them up for looks to see what was left, and anyway, it worked because the aesthetics were crazy. Finally, we went digging, and Hugo, didn't take him long. He dug the first button. We continued digging. There's so much area, so little time. But we kept on getting it. I'm glad Hugo got to break it in. He got us the permission. We walked around and looked at all the old buildings, and there were stacks of old pieces of iron in the woods, as if they just threw them out there for hundreds of years. Pots and kettles and irons and just everything you can imagine had to do with farming and iron. We had such a great time. It was Hugo Burbage, myself, and Bucky Carson. We get to go out and dig these places in those days. There's a lot of permissions being granted. We never sold anything. Everything was just for self-collection. There's still so much left in the ground on those places. Man, if I could tell you all the things we found, it wouldn't even be funny. All basic necessity stuff, starting in the early colonial period on through the Civil War. Each of us had some very nice finds. Maybe a belt plate or coins or whatever suited our fancy. It was crazy to know the British had been there. They had still been looking for him by the time he was an adult. I'm sure he came close. He actually met with them a few times at close to his very vicinity. But he played him. Well, it was fun to find those archival pictures. Back then, that's all we had was pictures. I'm glad I found them and got to take them. It's a long time ago. Very special sight. Hunt of a lifetime. We spent enough time to enjoy it and not take advantage of it.